Hello, my name is Tanya Benlow. Today I'm going to take you through a series of slides, talk to you about an online business that's scalable, it's global, and it impacts your health and your wealth. And that's the forefront of everything that we do. But we also leverage social media. So I'm going to take you through a reasonably large set of slides. Grab a seat, grab a drink. You can stop and start and play this as many times as you like. And just to understand, we actually have two parts of this business. We have a social media training platform and we have a high ticket, high converting offer in an entire product range in their electro technology space. And that is what everybody needs and wants, right? Whether you have no skill set, I'll share a little bit about my story in a minute, but I'm going to open the slide deck and I'm going to take you through it right now and just take you on a journey of understanding this is how the automation works in our business, just to make it really simple and easy for you to understand. You can watch it in the comfort of your home. If you're doing it on your phone, I just ask you to stop right now. Wait till you've got a tablet or a computer so you can watch this on a bigger screen, because we're going to go through some financial numbers as well and to just change your world. This is what rocked my world years ago, and I was looking for the extraordinary, something that not everybody else is doing it. We are not selling oils and potions and things like that. The high ticket space sits in the 400 to $7,000 to $10,000 a sale. So buckle up. Let's talk about the wellness is the boom of the market. It's a $1 trillion industry right now, and more manufacturers are stepping outside of selling in shops and they're allowing us to sell through our social media. And this is exactly how it works. So if you're tired of working harder and falling further behind, that'll be you, because that was me years ago. But I'm going to share my story shortly because this will blow your mind. This is a masterclass that dares you to really dream bigger, think bigger. Because when I got told to think big, not just big, but really expansively big, this is a business that will take you beyond anything you could possibly imagine. I've been doing this for 7 years. So everyone's teaching you something nowadays, right? So nowadays we are learning lots of different things, but you might be wondering, is this any different from anything else you've seen before? Absolutely it is. Guaranteed by the end of the time you've seen this, you'll be going, what? Oh my God. So your offer really is today is to learn a little bit about it, come and see it yourself, experience it, no obligations here. And we are not going to guarantee you any earnings, but if you follow the training, we have a social media training platform we're going to talk about as well. We guarantee that if this works for you, it'll be able to produce the results that it's done for me. But we never guarantee you any income, but growth is your personal growth is going to be exponential. And I guarantee you at the end of 1 year, through the training of entrepreneurship, is going to open your world and your mind of something very different you never thought of. But let's look at this. The 3 secrets to success is our mindset, right? 100% all the time. Really being able to change your mindset, how you think and believe about things, everything about plugging into a model and a right system. And the mentorship is unbelievable. The people I've ever met in his business through Australia and overseas has been incredible. It's so different to anything you'll have ever seen. But what does a life without limits look like to you? I want you to dare you to get a pen and paper today and write those things down here, because that's what Dale and I did back in 2010 and 15. We sat down and started writing a bucket list. Where would you like to be in 12 months' time right now? And what really needs to change for you to get you to where I am now? This is something really to think about, because what also is going to hold you back is your time, your money, your fear, and your mindset. 100%, because if you're ready to break through all of those 4 things, we're going to get you there. So I'm not going to read this because I hate doing death by PowerPoint, and I'm guessing you do too. So you can sit here and have a read of this. But this guarantees you who this is not for and who this is for, okay? This is for people who are ready to willing to step into learning some new skills in pockets of your time whenever you're ready. And you can start this and pick it up whenever you like. So for me, my story began back years ago when my mum was dying and I was recovering from 4 lots of surgery. I needed something to take my head away from the space and the trauma that was going on at the time. So I had many things on this list who it was for. And I knew years ago when I damaged my spine, I needed something I could do off grid, offline, and it would still work for me. But if you're sick and getting frustrated by everything in this planet and what's going on in this world, if you are not making one decision today to step forward into that, you'll stay stuck for the rest of your life, right? A little about me and my story. So my name's Tanya Benlow, Tanya Aria Benlow, if you're looking at me on social media. I grew up in a very small country town in Bright in northeast Victoria and now I live in South Australia, up in Hahndorf in the Adelaide Hills. Very much reminds me of where I grew up. Actually, it's quite ironic. My husband and I have done a 360. We met here in our early 20s. But my story begins, I'm a chef by trade, actually. Knew I was going to be a chef when I was very young. I was very ambitious. I'd had 3 restaurants by the age of 24. But at the age of 23, 24, I lost my last restaurant. I actually went into business with my dad. One of the worst things that could have ever happened with me. I also had a really bad relationship with a man for 5 years. And you know what? Things bring us to a place to create change, right? And this could be happening to you right now. A lot of things have happened in the last couple of years, all right now, that's bringing you to the point where you need to be right now. This is what happened to me all the time. And every time something happened, major, nothing was minor, everything was major, it pushed me into the next thing. But I never stood back and did the poor me syndrome. I'm like, what can I do right now to change this situation and keep pushing forward? So after I lost that fella, best thing that ever happened on this planet, because I met my husband I've been with for 30 years now, which is amazing. I found my soulmate. And you know what? We've lived an extraordinary life. But I've had some extreme trauma over the last few years. So 20 years ago, I had a really bad accident at work. I had 2 spinal fusions, told I was never going to walk again. I pushed through 5 years of rehab, went back to work because I got a lot of money and I didn't save the money. And the money never pays you for a lifetime. Anyway, we went traveling, we did lots of things, I went back to work and we traveled around Australia for 5 years. And this was the pinnacle point that I came to here in 2015 looking for an online business that could allow me to travel, because when we traveled off grid on a campsite around Australia, you need to have a business that's off grid, offline, it's for 30 days and still works and you can earn money. I found it. This is it. 100%. I've now been doing this business fully since November 2019. As the date of this recording, it's the 3rd of the 12th, 2025. So full 6 years now I've been in this business and I've loved every single minute of it. The growth that I've been through, the realization to where I am now is amazing. But my last injury that I had in 2018-19 pushed me right into this. I got a big payout and I sat down and I said, shit, all I've got to do is pay the house off, but where is that going to leave me now without a career and a job? I was totally incapacitated and I could never go back to work again. What was I going to do? I started a disability pension payout paperwork and I went, stuff that, I've got to work out how to make money online. And I did. And I replaced my income. But the secret to this is mindset. You've got to become the person that requires you to get to here. You need to come in here. And every person I say to this, please come in here with an open mindset. You do not need to know anything when you start this business. And if you think you do, we're going to teach you how to unlearn everything and we're going to teach you how to learn everything in a new way. And that was what I came in with, because you're really going to outgrow your identity. What does it take? What does it take to create a life without limits? I want you to sit here. This is the pen to paper over the next 24 hours. Tell me what the version of the life that you want to dream and have that you've not met yet. And we've done this many years. My husband and I are really, really good at doing this. You've got to be prepared to go through the paradigm shift, unlearn everything before you learn. If you come in here thinking you know everything, this is going to really unravel you, because it's the best training by the industry experts that's going to take you through radical openness. And this is going to really be able to show you how to change. If you don't want change, this is not a business for you. Secret number 2 in this model is to plug into the right system. It's a training system, a social media training platform. This is one of the businesses I'm telling you about. So you can earn and learn while you get started. You don't need to know anything. You just know we have a replicatable business model. It means that we can just drop people in 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and people get started. So you don't need to be an expert in anything, but you just need to forget about low ticket products, chasing leads, trading time for money. and we'll give you a proven high impact business model with automation, teach you attraction marketing and marketing and real leverage online, because it's pretty awesome. Now, I've done multi-level marketing all my life, right? And I own restaurants, I own businesses, and I've been helping people in business all my life. Now, I've worked in education and training for 25 years, helping businesses. So look at the bad money versus the good money model, So the bad money model is your job, doing the multi-level marketing stuff. So you're selling 250 products to try and make, a couple of $100 instead of what we do, like 1 to 2 sales. Makes you could spend months what we take to do 15 minutes. And that's 15 minutes doing a post on social media. It's pretty awesome. And you're always chasing people. We don't chase people. We actually have qualified buyers coming to us all the time. It's amazing. So the good money model is really leveraging automation systems, high ticket commissions, reoccurring income built into this business model. Passive income attracts ready buyers to coming to you and your audience. And we have products and services that people need and want. There's no doubt there. Choose a model that pays you well, feels good, and creates lasting change. The leveraged income model versus linear. This is your job versus the online business model that we're going to show you today. So linear income is just, you only make enough to pay the bills. 85% in 2025, the start of 2025 this year was most people said that 85% of households need an additional income source. So you've got to look at, like myself, I lost my job, lost my career, the insurance pays out, then the money's gone. You have to find a leveraged income. So we put little effort into this, which is pretty awesome. Now, these are just talking about the differences between high ticket and low ticket. So you can see, selling shakes, selling vitamins, selling all sorts of oils, things like that. You literally have to sell 280 to 700 low ticket items in 1 month to do what I make in one sale. It's pretty awesome. And I literally don't work. I'm just going to have a drink of water. Have a read of that for a sec. Creating your own offer. Now, I've known a lady who created their own offer. It could be a coach, could have your courses and programs, but they're not built to last, and they're not built creating a legacy payment business that's going to go for generations down through the line. That's just a business. That's all that is. And that's paying you week to week still, whether you're a coach or a course or content creator and things like that. That is, you still need to have the products and services in there to do that kind of thing. So what we do is we look at affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing nowadays is the biggest way to make money. And everything is moving into the affiliate space. But you need to learn how to use social media as the first priority here. Doesn't matter what you have. But we know the right products starting with, which is a low income upfront investment. And it's not really investment, because at the end of the day, you write it all off on your tax as well if you're doing it as a business. Or if it's related to your business already, you get to write it all off this financial year as well. Great value-added product. There you go. Access to valuable tools, resources. You can focus on building your business and pocket to your time. So if you've got 15 minutes there, hour here, when you're free, you've got time, you can literally do this online. We teach you to be more offline than online too. Partner with products that people already need and want. So there's high-end electro technology stuff we're talking about. Profit after 3 to 5 sales. Now, affiliate marketing normally means you need to buy the product, and that gives you the affiliate link to actually sell it, all right? That's a simple way to break it down. And you collaborate with the like-minded people, and that's what we do. We always recommend you collaborate with everybody. And you know what? If you stop working today, the money stops coming in, right? It's exactly what happened with me. And it might be happening to you or someone you know. Secret number 3 is mentorship. If we don't get mentored and supported, a lot of people are doing a business on their own, and this is why they fail as well. We get mentored by communities that really expand you. Like, they are so good. The training is exceptional. The mentorship and the master classes that they hold every day and every week by interesting entrepreneurs from all around the world about every kind of topic and conversation, from sales, marketing, AI technology, content writing, copywriting, you name it, storytelling, all sorts of things. And attraction marketing is a big one on social media. So you need to figure out that online. So we're going to turn your scroll into a payroll. So when you're in the digital age, of currency, like even posts I put on Facebook now, we're getting massive, leads on there. In the last week or two, my scrolls, my feed has had around about 660,000 reach on a couple of posts. I had two posts that went viral, and I actually earn an income from that as well. So it just goes to show there's so many different ways now we can make money without working. All right. So 5 billion people are already on social media. Why wouldn't you want to look at this? So this was odd. I had to learn because I didn't use social media. So we really teach you how to do everything, how to show up your posture. Like I didn't know anything at all. I've followed this training. I've literally done everything it says, and I've built a 7-figure empire out of this business. So if I can do it, so can you. And you don't need to go viral. We don't teach you that. But it's, it's taken me years to get viral posts up. And I'm like me, I just feel like I'm just your normal housewife, right? Housewife. Let's look at automating your offer. Making sales 24/7 means you're sleeping, and your posts are getting traction globally around the world. It's like magic. We don't sell to family and friends. We don't spam people and all that kind of stuff. This gives us time flexibility. We let the systems work for us so that when people click on a link from overseas, they can go on a buying purchase spree sort of thing. They can get started without me having to be there. And what we want to do is your environment really shapes your reality. So when you become who you really want to be and surround yourself with like-minded individuals, it's a pretty epic place. And I've made the best friends on the planet. I've been to these events. I've had the best time. I've actually burnt myself out this year from going to all these events. I would never thought that could be possible. So I'm really looking forward to having some downtime over the next month and having a rest. Because you know what? Each year it just gets bigger and better. And we have the most incredible events. And you get to meet the best people, and if you really need to change your life and surround yourself with better people, this is no doubt the one that does it. So let's break down the offer. I'm going to show you what it is. I'm going to talk to you about the money and give you a bit of an insight. And then we're actually just going to invite you to come in and see it. All right, let's look at this, right? Social media says all of it. You can read that, can't you? The bigger the problem, the bigger the impact we get to create. All right. Everybody's Google searching. And over Christmas, New Year, the December, January, February, and school holiday breaks and things like that are our biggest uptakes in the online market. The reason is everybody's on leave and they're scrolling and they're looking for additional income, but they see paid ads, right? Click a button, answer a question, go through the sales process. Pretty simple and easy. But so people are searching every day, millions of people are searching for ways to make a better life, healthier life. So they're looking for health products as well. And the high-end technology, electro technology products are the game changer. So we share the solution by using your voice on the platform. For me, I learned everything. I never did live videos. I didn't even use social media. I didn't even have an Instagram account, for God's sake, when I started. This is how simple it is. And then you get paid for people going through it. So what if there was an offer you could promote to solve all of these problems? That's what we have. We have the ultimate offer. Two businesses here. You're seeing two on the one page, right? So one is a manufacturer called Enagic. It's a Japanese manufacturer. And they're from Okinawa, which is in the blue zone as well. They've been around for 51 years. So they create true impact products, and they are creating some amazing new things as well. So this company is really taking leaps and bounds and is in the billion-dollar industry. All right. So many companies and so many other businesses, like we've seen so many other business models this year go belly up. This one is not. This is going ahead in leaps and bounds. So you want to be part of a business that really creates true impact. Okay. We have a generational wealth business system. This creates passive income for life, and it's willable down through the lines as well. All right. This is not an investment scheme that you can read on the bottom there. You're not investing in anything. You're just buying a product for your own use in your home, and it gives you automatic global distribution rights. And that's as simple as it is. And if you didn't hear that, you can replay that. Get global distribution rights for buying a product for yourself. That's as simple as this is. The type of water you drink really is the wealth of your body, right? How many times have you seen a doctor say to you that you're not sick, you're just simply thirsty? Every time I go to the chiropractors, physio, masseur, they all say, have you drunk enough water today? But the real threat is what's in our pipelines and what's in our drinking water that's coming out of our tap is the contamination. We know this. It's recorded on every website wherever you live. So if you are unsure and don't believe this, jump onto your local website. It actually lists all of it in there. This has been on social media over the last 12 months. We know this is in our water, and we don't look at what's in the pipelines or the pipelines in our house either. Now, I get that's going to blow your mind today, something for you to think about. So we're going to talk about a water ionizer. Commonly, a lot of people may have heard about the Enagic Kangen water ionizers. They are not a water filter, they're an electrolysis machine, right? So the water ionizer transforms regular tap water into hydrogen-rich water, ionized water, alkaline water. So when you drink this, you're drinking alkalized water to keep the body in an alkaline state. All right, there's so many misconceptions of wording in the social media market, but this is, all right, I did a whole year of research on this, and medical research on this before I actually bought mine. Been doing this now, 6 going to 7 years. So I'm going to give you the truth of it all. And if you want, I'll send you an email as well, which will give you some doctor's research and stuff like that. So this was the game changer for my health and wellness and forefront of who I am now. So, and we hear the most incredible testimonials worldwide. So it's also a global product and a global business, meaning there's a warehouse. We sell direct from the manufacturer to a person's home. We don't touch products, we don't stock products or anything like that. So it's a powerful antioxidant machine, neutralizes free radicals, reducing inflammation and promoting detoxification. So when you drink alkalized water, you return the body back to an alkaline state over a period of time. That will always depend on your health as well. So if you are very, very unwell, or if you're dying of cancer or things like that, this will help improve your hydration, make you feel better. All right. There's a lot of misconception stuff out on social media, and we want to be very careful around where we step on that social media conversation. So yeah, there's so much you can use this device for. Well, let's look at how much chemicals we spend in our home each year. Over $2,000 a year on an average household across all your different things. This one device was created in Japan in 1974 to purely disinfect hospitals. It is still now the best water ionizer on the market. No company competes against it. They all try and ride on the sale of this product and what it does, and still nobody manufactures a product that is as good as this. The reason is they manufacture everything in-house, every component of it, and it's protecting their technology and their business, right? Don't take my word for it. Jump on PubMed and look for the words of ionized water, hydrogen-rich water, molecular structured water, alkalized water, all of those sorts of things. All right, don't search Kangen water, because Kangen means, it's a company motto, it means return to origin. All right, so it is not the actual water that you're drinking. So the water you're drinking is hydrogen-rich water, molecular structured water, ionized water, alkalized water. It is there's very different varieties of water, but they also manufacture a shower spa system, which is amazing. Now, I swim in chlorine water at the local heated pool doing my rehab. When I come home, I stink chlorine. I can shower in this beautiful mineral ion spa. Now, if you're renovating your building, you can actually hide this inside the wall in the next room in a cupboard. It's pretty cool. So it takes it out of the mind, out of sight. But it's very portable. You can take it in a caravan. If you're renting, it doesn't matter where you're at. And the great part about it is using minerals and stones from the Japanese hot springs. It is so beautiful and soft on your skin. It's amazing. And what it does to people's skin is incredible. So here in South Australia, we have really hard water, and that causes a lot of skin problems like eczema, dermatitis, and all sorts of things like that, and psoriasis. So when we change our water, our skin changes as well. Now, this is just to give you a little idea of the water use chart. I do actually prefer to email it to you. So send me your details and I'll pop it in an email so you can have a look at all the different pH waters this device makes. We also have a commercial one, right? So not only do we have a home use product, we have a commercial one for restaurants, cafes, beauty spas. A friend of mine is a farmer. I introduced her to this product years ago, and we looked at all the different things about increasing waste and growth, chemically free cleaning products, also all the pipelines and everything in the machinery, as well as washing seed stock and all sorts of things. This is the commercial one that was created in Japan in 1974 to purely disinfect hospitals, still widely used throughout all through the Asian, European, Japanese, and Chinese markets as well. We're really in an untapped market with this product in Australia. So I'd love to look at some more distributors that can come on board and help me get that one out. Now, they, like I said, high-end Japanese technology company, they have an M-Guard, which is a brand new product that came out to the market 2 years ago, hit Australian markets at the start of 2025, and has only gone into the American markets around about mid-2025. It was created by 5 Panasonic scientists, and it really takes that electrotechnology barrier into the next phase of EMF exposure. We never think about everything from our phone. I'm going to send you, if you want, this 10-minute video to show you this thing in working order, how they work and how they measure it. You would never put an iPad in front of another child's face ever again when you see what it does, okay? But if you have one of these in your home, this will harmonize your home and it will be able to show you what you can do. It's fully portable. It does need to be plugged into a US cable, or you can get a battery pack like this and take it in the car or to work with you. You can take it anywhere. So, it's really great to have something that's portable. They also have a brand new product to the market called a Kangen Air. This is a really radical new product. It's a little square box. It's actually battery powered. So you charge it up with a USB. You can take it everywhere and literally takes the smell out of environment. So if you've got a rooms or you're in an office or if you're going away on holidays, you take one in your handbag. And if they query it, just say you've got a medical grade device in your bag. They don't even bat an eyelid with these devices. I even travel with my water ionizer on the plane flight everywhere I go. I don't leave home without it. That's how big a water snob that I am. And my body just does not like not being on it as well. But do we look at this? It's a fantastic new state-of-the-art product that does all sorts of things. We're hearing great testimonials about people with breathing issues as well. So let's talk about you being part of a movement around the health and wellness. This is the new age of what every home has in them now, because we can save people money. Great part about it, it's a really good tax offset for you if you're going to do it as a business. You get to write it all off on your tax. I have many of them. I buy more each year because I make a lot of money in my business. I want to write more off on my tax. So the more I keep buying of these, the more I get to write off on my tax, which is great. 100% tax write-off because they are a business setup cost. So when you purchase one of these, you get global distribution rights for free around the world. So you have no fees, no costs, no charges for you to have your business that can run online and it can run offline, okay? But it is ISO and HACCP accredited. It is also accredited for the Direct Selling Association of Australia and around the world. And it's also tested and certified by the Water Quality Standards Association as well. So you can have a read through that. Each year we do go over to Japan where they have their conference on as well, which is really amazing. I went there last year and got to see the factories and it was just mind-blowing. So let's look at the money, right? Most people buy how it works is we sell you one product and then you sell yourself the other items. So you buy yourself whatever you want after that. But the average person starts with 4 products, which is the K8, the water ionizer, because it's an essential product for your home. Once you start drinking this water, you will never touch anything else. It's so beautiful to drink. Have to have another glass. You'll have to have the shower system. And we do have finance options as well. I'll talk about that in a sec. We always recommend to purchase the Ukon package, which is the vitamin range. Vitamin T or so is only for personal use. We don't resell these at all. It formulates the higher price point return on your incentives from the company. And either purchase the M-Guard or the Air to start with. So we recommend, if you want to go all 5, go all 5. It's a great business. It's pretty cheap as a business setup cost. For me, I lost $200,000-$300,000 in the restaurant I lost. For me, a small purchase to get this business started was nothing, and I wrote it all off of my tax. It was great because there really is no risk because you're only buying the products for yourself, right? You're not actually buying products or you're not buying stock, okay? So how it works, buy yourself, say, the shower system first. You sell yourself the other products. And if you just bought the K8, the Anespa, the M-Guards, and say the Ukon, roughly around about 656 paid back to yourself in commissions. The first five quad sales, so we always talk quad, which is about 4. You can buy 3 or 4, whatever you choose, or even 1. There's no requirements on it, so you can purchase just one product to get started. Just depends on your financial stretch. So we want to talk to you about finance, because finance is available from $35 per week just for a K8 over 60 months. You can finance as well. So we always recommend, if you're just going to start with one product, get the K8. That will save you a fortune. You'll never buy bottled or boxed water. And you know what? You get a great income out of earning straight up from it as well. But it's an accumulative sales system. So I'm actually going to show you the chart that Enagic has as well. But you can see, you know, if you sold one to George down the road, George went and actually sold it to 4 or 5 other people that he had in his business. That means accumulative. That's 5 quad sales. George has gone and sold it for you. You'd make $15,700 in commissions in your pocket. This is what's called high ticket sales. And then the next 6 quads, you can either do direct sales yourself, or other people will sell them for you, because other people are looking for this business every day. Like, the uptake in this business is starting to becoming quite strong. But what we're going to do is to really show you how to actually put $100,000 in your pocket with 21 quad sales, which is a group sales pro, if you buy 4 or 5. We're seeing people starting with 6 or 7 now. So it just depends on what you want to invest into, what can you afford to buy for your home. But you can buy the other products at any time, okay? Just stress that so you know. So we really just show you, this is the system that we just say, this is a breakdown. If you followed the strategy in the business, this is what you can earn, okay? Now I've created up this little chart to show you, right? And Enagic has created a 6-point pattern payment system. And they've created 6 individual distributorship lanes, which is going to show you on the next slide. Now, if we were just selling K8s, because that's what I did, my first 20 sales, I just went out and sold K8s. I was like, oh, I'm going to sell this product. This is freaking phenomenal. And I'm going to go and just sell K8s. And I'm really glad that I actually just went and sold K8s, because all those people then came back and bought all the products, right? So that became a great cumulative sale. But each of the people, wherever they sit in each of these distributorship lanes, is how much I earn from each of their sales as well. So this is a very unique pattern payment system. So if you purchase the Ukon and 2 products, say if you bought a trifecta, that means your first 1 to 2 sales, which is first 1 to 2 sales, if it was just K8, so I went and sold 2 K8s to George and Mary down the road, the first 2 K8s, I could earn, $400. So they've broken it down into $400 increments for each piece of the pie. So once you've done 100 sales in your entire business across all the products, like for me, I'm a 6A leader in the business. So that means every time I sell a K8 now, I'm guaranteed to get $2,400 for every K8 I sell. I never go backwards. It just goes up further from theirs. But I'm always guaranteed every time I sell a K8, anywhere in my business now, I always get $2,400. This is a business model that never goes backwards. It just continues to go further up. And it doesn't mean, it can be placed in all sorts of things. So sometimes that weird things can happen. So I've had some ladies come into our business and it's exploded very quickly because they had the right network in place and people were in the health and wellness industry and it took off, right? So the main thing I said to this particular lady, I said, every time each of these distributorship lanes open in here, she needs to do a direct sale to open up the payment table. So one person, George down the road, could be a distributor for something, and he might even go and purchase 100 K8s and sell them to his friends. So automatically, that's just going to bump you straight to 6A. But if you haven't done a direct sale to open each of these payment tables, as you grow your business, you'll stay on the 1A sales. So if George has gone out and sold 100 in here, you're going to only earn between $290 and $400, depending on what you've started on. Minimum's $290. So we try to get you to look at earning the maximum amount, which is the $400 per K8 sale. So it's a little bit interesting how the business works. But let's look at the business line plan, the end game, why this sits, really well to have a look at. This is a business that can grow and it's going to pay you generational wealth money later on down the track as you grow your business. So when I saw this, I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to give this 5 years. This is why I say it's a long game business. because it doesn't matter about whatever happens in my life. I've been caring for 6 parents for the last 6 to 7 years, 8 years. So that's a big focal point of my business. So I'm actually really only online 15 minutes a day, right? Everyone thinks I'm online all the time, but I'm not. So I don't do stuff, my focal point is around my health and wellness and business. And so my business is always on social media about educating what we do. It's really is that simple. But once you've done you hit 6A, which is 101 sales in your business, you've got to do 10 direct sales across your business in that 1 month. You get a title bonus of $3,000 US dollars paid in a check in your bank account or by post or however it comes. Every country is a little bit different around the world. Once you have 2 businesses go 6A, you get a total bonus of $6,000 plus quarterly bonuses. You get for the next, 6 months, you get nice bonuses on every sale that comes through as well. So as a beautiful company, they love to pay their distributors as well. So I am what's called an independent distributor for Enagic. So as if I'd owned a shop. I actually went to the shop owner and asked him, does he get paid the same incentives in the water filter shop? And they said, yes, they do. So it's exactly the same. But what I liked was this one in the middle in here. So I have multiple 6A businesses growing, many of them, and you can have up to 9. And so once 2 of your businesses go 6A2-2, you become a 6A2-3. And this is where the incredible income really starts coming in. You get a 25,000 US dollar check bonus given to you, and you're guaranteed minimum of $5,000 paid to you monthly for the rest of your life. If you pass away, your children are willed that money down into their generation. They've built a 500-year generation business into their plan as well. But that is what's great, that this is a business that pays legacy and passive income for life if you follow the training and the business model and do what I've done. I've just simply followed it, kept going. The business keeps growing. It's really organic. It's great the way it works. And I literally put no time into it, which is something I absolutely love. And I have actually seen people in all of these payment tables in here, which is mind blowing. I've seen people that started a year before me are hitting all those bonuses across it, and it just keeps going up, which is awesome. So it's not a multi-level marketing or pyramid scheme, because a lot of people say that pyramid schemes are selling products and services that don't exist, right? It is also here in Australia jailable offence if you're caught doing a pyramid scheme. And I have come across a few beauties, I'll tell you. So this is a true direct sales model. So we sell direct from a manufacturer to a person's home, which is great. So we don't stock products or things. We can literally grab their email and send them an email to purchase just a single product. But I love using the platform that does it all for you, right? So being part of the Direct Sales Association, no inventory, no deliveries, there's no cap on our income. So if you want to earn 100,000 a month, there is nothing stopping you getting there. That is my goal this year. Your journey to success starts here. So you're not alone, and with the right support tools, this takes you into the next thing. So the power of our community. Back in 2019, I've been a founder of this since then as well. They launched a social media training platform to help you earn and learn at the same time. But when I first started, we did it the old way. So everybody came together and built the best social media training platform in 2019. They launched it in 2020. It's called the Freedom Era. You can't just go and find it because it's an affiliate product. But there are a lot of Freedom Eras out there. So just be mindful. If you want to do this, I'm going to give you the link to the Freedom Era, and then you're coded in. And so we can put our codes out on social media, which are called affiliate links. And we earn and learn from the platform as well. So I actually pay for mine annually. And right now, as of today, it's 897 US dollars to use the platform for a year, or it's 99 US dollars monthly. So you can pay monthly, there's no contracts on it, you can go in and out as many times as you like. And what we do is we shows people, how to be the top 1 income earner and learn all the 4 core values, which is be part of a community. Learn to celebrate everything, life, love, and everything really well. We love to contribute to everything that we possibly can and really to collaborate by everybody. This is not a business where everybody is owned by everybody, because your success pathway is here and you don't have to do anything for anybody else, because they literally log in, plug in, play, and follow the same system as what we do. The community is just freaking epic, and you get to connect, collaborate, and celebrate with everyone. So here's a look at your next steps. What we are, the discovery process has just changed. So this is a brand new video while I'm doing it. All we're going to do is give you a link to create your own account. Come and watch 3 videos to learn about this business. It should be very transparent with you. And if you're ready to start, you'll book a call. You can have a chat with me, because as a leader in also and as a founding member in here, I love to do my own sales calls. But at any time when we go traveling again, I actually get to plug out, and the Academy does my sales calls globally around the world. I only do the sales calls in here in Australia and New Zealand purely because the finance and all the paperwork here in Australia is very simple and easy and it's automated, but overseas it's very different every country. So I always put sales back into the Academy for those people over there to do it, which makes it simple and easy. And it gives you a time and freedom, location freedom business model as well. So we want to show you the fast track strategy really is you just investing your own product to get you started. You sell yourself the other products as you want it, or if you're ready to go all in front, you can. We also have finance through an afterpay service, which is really awesome. So you purchase just a K8 from $35 a week, but the entire package, roundabout roughly a ballpark figure, is $75 a week repayments to get your business up and off and running. To start this for the products is so cheap. You'd be crazy to be looking at anything else that's going to be a time waster for you. And it's not going to build you a long game business for the rest of your life. And that's what this has done for me. So there's 7 days in a week. Some days not one of them. So make sure you reach out today, or grab the link, or if I'm sending you the video, I'm going to place a link in to get your free account, get started today. Go and watch those 3 videos. Only very short. I think they're about 10 minutes each, but they could save you a lot of time looking at anything else. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate your time today, and I look forward to changing your life just like it did mine. And you know what? It'll be the best thing you ever look at. You know what? And if you decide at any time that it's not for you anymore, you've just got the products for your home for the rest of your life. The water ionizers come with a 5-year warranty and a 25-year lifespan. They're saying that they reckon they'll go for at least 40 years. The commercial ones have been going for over 40 years strong. I've seen them still working in farms in Japan. It just blew my mind. The things that are possible with this business. I'm so excited to see the interesting products that they're innovative, they're coming out with. And they have the top specialists like Panasonic scientists. They've got people that work for Sony and the company and things like that. It's just extraordinary to be part of something that is really unique and will change your life like it did mine. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to talking to you soon.